Hey, what's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, man, because I'm not trying to get shot, I am not a member of the Covenant. I have not bought any merch, nor would I, and I have never donated. So I am a consumer of the content for free, as they call it over there on that channel, a gray, and I'm not looking to change that bad boy. So LowTierGod got permanently banned from all FGC events, and this is not a person that we really cover here on this channel too often, so let me just go ahead and give a light history lore lesson so I can bring everybody up to speed. LowTierGod is a content creator with a little over 50,000 subscribers that primarily focuses on reaction content as far as videos go. However, he does run a stream that he hosts later in the evening, and he's mostly known on the streams for raging. If you start to beat him in a fighting game or give him advice in any way, shape, or form, you will promptly be banned, you will be insulted, and depending on what type of day it is, you might get threatened to get raped.
What I'm gonna do is spread open your motherfucking goddamn cheeks. I'm gonna take this virtual rod and protrude it up your motherfucking anus. That probably smells like all type of corroded ass chitlins, because we know you're a nigga that doesn't eat healthy and does not live a clean lifestyle. And I'm gonna bust it with virtual BBC rod and make sure I just pump the BBC rod with matrix juice so I could replicate bust all over your motherfucking ass cheeks. Bitch ass nigga, I'm about to flag the fuck out of you. Don't steal my content.
His most infamous beef in the past was with a fellow competitor by the name of Viscount that popularized this quote you often see repeated to him by his detractors.
There's gonna come a point when you forget about what happened, and you're gonna want to come back at me, and you're gonna want to wash the taste of my dick out of your mouth.
So that's just a quick history lesson. June the King has a rather in-depth video detailing some of LTG's history that you should check out. And the second person involved in this controversy is a person by the name of Blast, a non-binary transgender woman. Not really sure how that works. I don't make the rules here. I'm just here to report the news. Now, what happened between these two? It wasn't no fucking involved, just in case, so we can go ahead and put that away for some of you people out in the crowd. That's what y'all are thinking. No, it happened over a match of Street Fighter. They ran into each other in rank. LowTierGod was playing the match out. Blast started to do some fierces and some sweeps. LowTierGod got a little upset, rage quit, and then promptly said this on his stream.
Fucking faggot ass nigga. That's exactly why I got this dude blacklisted. He ain't trans. He didn't fucking get his dick slit. He ain't got the balls for that. If you're a real tranny, a real transsexual, cross-dresser, whatever the fuck you want to call it, get your dick slit. Stop being scary. How you gonna go 50%? If you really about that life, get your dick split like a fucking hot dog. Let them tuck it in. Make a pussy and a clitoris out of your dick, scary ass motherfucker. While you sitting here playing Street Fighter, bitch. Playing that shit 24/7. Really be about that life and really get your dick split and turned into a vagina. How the fuck you gonna go halfway? If you really gonna do it, actually get your dick turned into a fucking vagina. I don't respect niggas that do that. How you gonna wanna be a woman, right, but still keep your dick? Nah, you don't get to do that. If you really wanna be a chick, get your dick turned into a fucking augmented vag. Stop with the falsifying bullshit, trying to have the LGBT community on your side as a quick way to get views and shit. I'm not falling for it.
Now, after this was said, I'm assuming the clip was sent to Blast by a member in the community. Blast went over to Twitter, posted the clip while also stating this: I have high tolerance for a lot of shit. I know LTG talks a lot of shit and doesn't mean it sometimes, but dude, you got kids watching your stream. This is what you're teaching them, LOL ... Warning, this video includes extreme toxicity, transphobic, and berating. Blast went on to say, this hurts me a lot. I actually need to stop streaming for a bit. No one was defending LGBTQ in his chat, nor does the comments in his YouTube. You could have just DM'd him this instead of posting this. I don't care. This deserves to get exposed. I respect the hustle, but this is going too far. Now, after this clip was posted, LTG was permanently banned from CEO by the tournament organizer named Jabali. Now, I'm not going to get into it, guys. Jabali, you know, I'm just going to play this clip, man. I think he likes those girls, man. I think he has exotic taste.
They had a ridiculous amount of people following. I mean, it's just because such a wide community with like players everywhere, and it's such an easy game just to get into. Because all you need is a computer, and that's it. And you can start the lowest of low. I know the other MOBA is like legal.
Now, one thing you have to understand about the FGC is the FGC is a unified front. If one tournament organizer bans you, normally all of the other tournament organizers fall in line and they go ahead and ban you from their events as well. This ban from CEO was followed up by Combo Breaker that is located in Chicago, and then the big one, the one that everybody watches at least once a year, EVO. Now the EVO ban, I think, is the straw that broke the camel's back a little bit, because the first two events he didn't really give a fuck about. EVO really struck a chord, so LowTierGod sacrificed 3 members of the Covenant. He pulled out Obelisk the Tormentor, a god card. He sacrificed 2 more members of the Covenant, and he attacked Ceroblast life points directly for 4,000. Big Obelisk did not play around. What the fuck does any of that mean? That means these niggas started looking for old tweets. Ceroblast was on Twitter calling people niggas, on the stream calling people niggas, and at that point, the powers that be, aka the Old Wall, aka the tournament organizers, proceeded to ban Ceroblast from all events. I don't know if it's a lifetime ban, but it's definitely a ban in the foreseeable future as far as 2021, because we know we ain't seeing any fighting game events this year with all this shit happening. Now, according to my documentation, Ceroblast then went on Twitter and said this: "I have been officially banned from all tournaments starting next year, and that's okay." all right, my nigga, I'm sure. Yeah, if we could go back in time, hey, if we could go back in time and not post that shit, I guarantee this motherfucker wouldn't post it. But you know, people ain't gonna say that. So how does Big Rob feel about this entire thing? I feel like these tournaments are setting a dangerous precedent by banning people based off their online antics, especially when you look at LTG interviews or you look at people's interaction with LTG at these events. A lot of people don't have negative interactions with him. They say he's chill. They don't feel uncomfortable. They don't feel intimidated when they are talking to him. I would even argue that maybe if someone went to these events and said, you know, I felt a little intimidated, then the ban would have a little more basis to get him up out of there. But in this incident, I really don't see that as the case. I see it mainly as somebody's feelings legitimately got hurt. When you look at Ceroblast's timeline, Ceroblast recently came out as trans as of March 31st. I ain't gonna front. I'm looking at the pic of this nigga in the little freakum dress with the high heels on. I ain't even gonna front. That nigga hit me with the 2 a.m. text saying, come get some of this bussy. I may have to go see what's up. For real, for real. All right, let me stop. But I don't think these bans were worth it. I think if, as far as Ceroblast go back in time, they won't say this, but I think they wouldn't have probably posted it online. And this just might be a tiny bit of a hot take, but if you're gonna treat the guy like a social pariah, because anytime he's the punching bag of jokes, everybody comes out, they get a swing, they throw the rock, they laugh, they piss on him. But when he starts to win, that's when you start really seeing like the funny part of the community. You start seeing people, he got on E-League, okay, I can't commentate his matches, unfortunately I'm gonna have to pull out. It's okay to shit on him, but he bet not get a W off his online antics. It really makes me scratch my head a little bit, and then it also makes me think, again, I'm not protesting this guy get unbanned. Again, these TOs can do whatever they want with their tournaments. They're their tournament organizer, not me. But I also think this is the thing that gets him banned. Not him making a comment about a person born with a muscle condition that they have no muscles in their body outside of their neck, and he gets in an online argument with them and calls them a villain from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, referring to them as Krang, and them slobbering all over the fucking controller.
I gotta face this fucking Krang, motherfucker. I can't accept losses where I bodied you and you just get some fake shit on me. Slobbering all over controllers and shit.
Or him cyberbullying a little 15-year-old kid that beat him with Bison, and I don't even know if that kid was 15 at the time. Him saying something about a potential protected class of Twitter. I would never make an argument that's saying that Twitter protects certain individuals. I wouldn't ever say that here on this channel. It's just some things make me scratch my head a little bit, that's all. So when I'm seeing that both parties got banned, I'm not mad. I like the consistency. It's actually very, very refreshing. You don't fucking see it in the slightest. And I guess my final thoughts on the entire thing is if the guy's gonna be the social pariah of the FGC, then everybody needs to come together and distance themselves, because it seems like it's okay when they piss on him, even though he does a lot of pissing himself, but when he picks up that brick and he launches that motherfucker back, that's when you start seeing the bitch assness come out of a lot of people. And in that regard, I think if I had to reason with his supporters and try to understand their mindset, I think that's where a lot of his support comes from, is that it's okay when one person does it, but it's not okay when a second person does it, even though LTG does bring a lot of the disdain from communities onto himself. So that's just my little bit of a itsy bitsy hot take that probably earned me a dislike or two from a couple of people. But I don't know, that's just how I feel about the entire thing. So let me know how you feel about this down below. As always, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you are old to the channel, unsub and resub with those post notifications turned on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me my like. Y'all know what time it is, baby. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, be safe out there. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and everybody have a great day.